Over the next few minutes, we'll be going over paid ads for courses, mentorships, info product, and any type of info business that takes students basically and makes their money off of students. What actually works, what doesn't. I'll be going over why this video matters and what's happening in the industry. I'll be walking you through live results. We'll go over what changed, the 3 pillars that you need to make ads work and overall funnel work, messaging that works, summary, and all of that in the next few minutes. So first of all, why this video matters. Overall, industry has changed the past few years. Currently, the market is way more competitive. CPMs are higher across the board. So advertising and having a funnel that works and scales on cold traffic is really, really hard nowadays unless you have everything in place. Buyers and your students basically are much more smarter than before. It's really hard to get them to convert if you don't have everything right. And also course buyers or mentorship students or your students and customers overall, they want the transformation. At the end of the day, they don't want the information. So you don't want to sell them information. Instead, you want to sell them on the transformation, and you need the mechanism to do the transformation for them as fast as possible. Let's go over some results. This is a live ad account right here. Let me refresh. Here we're looking at month to date. Overall, roughly we spend around £3,000. We got overall 63 website schedules, which turned into meetings. So these are 63 qualified website schedules who have the money to buy from us, and we averaged around £47 cost per website schedule. Now this is last month. If we take a look at last 7 days, overall we got 39 website schedules, and the cost is much better. This is the power of having the correct structure and having everything in place. Overall, as you spend more and as you test more, overall the results become more efficient, which you can clearly see right here. So with the current numbers that we have, let's say that you spend overall £300, give or take, as a hypothetical example, you get a total of 10 schedules or 10 meetings. Let's say you have a 60% show up rate. So 10 meetings, 6 of them show up. And let's say 3 of them end up being students. For this particular client, we have a £3,000 a month offer. So in our example, we paid 300, let's say, and £10 to get the 10 meetings. 6 of them showed up. 3 of them closed. We paid 300. We got 9,000 back in revenue and cash collected for month 1. And this is not accounting for the students that will renew for month 2, month 3, and month 4 moving forward. With that being said, again, let's refresh again just to show that everything is correct. And let's go over what changed, the 3 pillars to make the funnel work, and move on from there. So what changed in 2025? First of all, generic claims and hype no longer convert. So selling people through lifestyle does not work anymore. You need actual results. You need to lead with value. And this is how you get people to trust you and convert on the calls. And again, audience wants transparency, new mechanism, again, which will help you deliver the transformation, and a story to believe. So you need to be trustworthy. Also, ad costs, unfortunately, are increasing. So funnel must be stronger in order for things to work and make sense. Currently, simple UGC and founder-led videos outperform polished ads. Again, they come across as more authentic, and you come across as a genuine person or a coach that will actually get them the transformation that they're looking for. And at the end of the day, people want a clear path, not big promises. They've heard it a lot. This is basically stage 5, market sophistication, where people have heard it a lot. Like any claim that you try to use, basically, most likely they've heard it. So how to solve this? You simply come across as simple, genuine, you lead with value, you know what you're doing, therefore they trust you, and all you need to do in the ad is spark their attention. They will check you out. If they trust you, they'll come back, schedule similar to what we're seeing here with this client right here, and then hop on a call, close, and become a client or a student of yours. Let's go over the 3 pillars that you need to make the funnel work. Pillar number 1 is offer and positioning. If you have everything right, but you don't have a strong offer or good offer positioning, you will simply not close. People will be hopping on calls, but you will not be closing. So you need clear, specific outcome and transformation that you deliver. You need a unique mechanism that explains why your system works. Simply, a tip for this is use logic. If you use logic in your overall messaging and in your mechanism, in your ads, in your basically service delivery process, it will be much easier for you to get consistent meetings and also to close those meetings because you're speaking to their mind. You're using logic basically. And obviously use real proof, use case studies, processes, and videos with context similar to what I'm doing right here. I'm showing you actual results in the ad account, and I'm showing you also the process and what we've done. So this is pillar number one. Pillar number two is simply ads. You need an ad system to get you consistent attention. And if you get this right, you will get to a stage where you're scaling, things are being more efficient, and you're making more money than ever, basically. The best ad types are really simple: founder story ads, student testimonials, problem-focused ads. So focus on specific problems that you solve and use those and speak about those in your messaging. This will reach your ideal students or customers. You can test also UGC creator videos and screen recordings between audits and breakdowns. The best winning ad angles are these three main categories, or these three main angles. Angle number one is identity-based. So who you become after your transformation or during the transformation. Angle number two is simple problem-based, which is this, basically why you're stuck. So let's say they're stuck at point A and they want to get to point B, which is your transformation, basically. So one of your ads or some of your ads should be about this: why you're stuck. Why are you stuck at point A, and how to go from point A to point B. And angle number three is mechanism and logic. Here's the system that works now. Again, similar to what I'm doing with this YouTube video right here. Now, pillar number three is the funnel. Obviously, in order to get customers from browsing on Facebook to them wanting to hop on a call with you, you need a funnel. And simple funnels that work are short VSL funnels, anything between 1 to 3 minutes. Then you can send them to book or fill in a form, then book in a call, or from VSL to book in a call directly. Also, an application funnel works really well. You can test a mini workshop funnel or sell them on a low ticket offer like a mini course or a crash course, and then have them ascend to your high ticket offer. Messaging that works: focus on the process again, not the lifestyle. Show the path, not magic promises. Big promises don't work. You will come across as quote unquote one of those gurus. They will not trust you. It will not make sense overall. Also, you need to be transparent about the effort required. So don't sell it as a dream, but sell it as an action plan. Be like, hey, this is how we do the transformation. This is what I will help you with. And this is the effort required from you to do it. This will be more realistic for them. Therefore, you'll come across as more genuine, more trustworthy, and it will be much, much easier for you to close. Also, what you can do is call out the common lies and false beliefs in your industry, show real examples and behind the scenes. Now, if we were to summarize everything, what works in 2025 and 2026 moving forward is a clear offer with a defined mechanism, founder-led creatives for ads, a simple belief-driven funnel, again using logic, strong proof and good case studies, consistent creative testing on the ad level, and obviously all of this will not work unless you have the correct backend setup. Between tracking, meaning that ads are only optimizing based on qualified leads, will make sure the more that you spend, the more that you scale, the more data that you have, you can maintain overall lead quality. And obviously you need good backend system to make sure that the system does not break ad scale. So you can go from 0 to 10, 20, 50, even 100K a month and more consistently month after month. So if you're running a course, mentorship, or a coaching program and you want to take it to the next level, meaning better ads, better funnels, and better and consistent growth overall, feel free to send me a message on Instagram and we can go on from there.